In this video, I'm going to be exposing some of the darkest secrets of our world that we don't want to know about. Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 dark sides of our world that we don't want to know about. These are some things that have been hidden from us by the government or by powerful people who don't want us to know the truth. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. 10. The Dark Web. The Dark Web, also known as the Deep Web, is an area of the internet that is not able to be accessed by traditional search engines. It's a place where criminals can buy and sell illegal goods, engage in human trafficking, and trade child pornography. The Dark Web is a haven for those who wish to harm, and it's nearly impossible to track down who is behind the anonymous avatars that populate this digital space. Even law enforcement agencies have trouble infiltrating the dark web, which is why it's so important to raise awareness about its existence. By shining a light on the dark corners of the internet, we can make it a safer place for everyone. 9. Human trafficking. Human trafficking is a global problem that affects millions of people every year. It is estimated that there are over 20 million victims of human trafficking worldwide, with the majority being women and girls. Traffickers use force, fraud, and coercion to control their victims and force them into labor or sexual exploitation. Victims of human trafficking often suffer from physical and mental abuse, as well as economic exploitation. They may be forced to work long hours for little or no pay, or they may be held in debt bondage. Human trafficking is a lucrative business for traffickers, who can make billions of dollars in profit each year. Human trafficking is hidden in the shadows. It can be difficult to identify and prosecute traffickers. This makes it all the more important to raise awareness about this issue and work to protect potential victims. By working together, we can help put an end to human trafficking. 8. The black market for organs. Every day, sick people all over the world die because they cannot get the organs they need to survive. In developed countries, there is a strict system of organ donation that guarantees that organs are only given to those who need them. However, in developing countries, the black market for organs is thriving. Desperate people are willing to pay huge sums of money for organs, and unscrupulous doctors are all too happy to provide them. As a result, many poor people end up selling their organs to make ends meet. This is a dangerous and often deadly practice, as it often leads to infection and disease. The rich can afford to buy organs on the black market, while the poor are left to die. This is a tragic reality that needs to be addressed. 7. Illegal weapons trade. The illegal weapons trade is a multi-billion-dollar global industry that supplies arms and ammunition to conflicts and criminal groups around the world. The majority of these weapons are manufactured in developed countries, but they often end up in the hands of illicit arms dealers who sell them to anyone willing to pay the price. This trade fuels violence and instability in many regions, and it is difficult to control because it often takes place in secret and involves cross-border transactions. In recent years, there have been some efforts to crack down on the illegal weapons trade, but it remains a major problem. 6. Prostitution rings. While the world of prostitution may seem like a hidden one, it is quite widespread. Prostitution rings can be found in cities all over the world, often operating out of hotels or other businesses. These operations are usually run by organized crime groups, who recruit women and girls to work as prostitutes. The women and girls who are involved in prostitution rings are often subject to horrific conditions, including sexual and physical abuse. They may also be forced to work long hours, and may not be able to leave the premises where they are working. As a result, they often suffer from mental and physical health problems. If they try to escape, they may find themselves trapped by their pimps or by debt. In some cases, they may even be sold to another prostitution ring. Prostitution rings thrive on the exploitation of women and girls, and their activities often go undetected by the authorities. This makes it difficult for victims to get help, and it allows the cycle of exploitation to continue. 5. Drug cartels. In the shadows of society, there is a world most of us don't know about, a world filled with violence, greed, and power. This is the world of drug cartels. Drug cartels are criminal organizations that manufacture, transport, and sell illegal drugs. They are incredibly powerful, and often have a lot of influence within the communities they operate in. Cartels are often involved in other criminal activities as well, such as human trafficking and money laundering. The violence associated with drug cartels is well documented, and they often resort to brutality to intimidate their rivals and keep the local population in line. The world of drug cartels is a dark and dangerous one, and it's one that most of us are thankfully shielded from. 4. Money laundering. Money laundering is the process of making illegally gained money from activities such as drug trafficking or embezzlement that appears to have been earned from a legitimate source. This is done by moving the money through a series of transactions so that it becomes increasingly difficult to trace the origins of the funds. Money laundering allows criminals to enjoy their ill-gotten gains without fear of legal repercussions. It also has a major impact on the global economy as it distorts financial markets and undermines public trust in the financial system. Despite these negative effects, money laundering remains a widespread problem, due in part to the difficulty of detecting and prosecuting those who engage in it. To effectively combat money laundering, it is important to increase public awareness of this issue and strengthen international cooperation among law enforcement agencies. 3. Cybercrime. Cybercrime is a term used to describe a criminal activity that takes place online. This can include anything from hacking and data theft to online fraud and identity theft. In recent years, cybercrime has become an increasingly prevalent problem, as more and more people conduct their lives online. While cybercrime can have devastating consequences for individuals, it can also pose a significant threat to businesses and governments. As such, it is important to be aware of the dangers of cybercrime and take steps to protect yourself and your organization. While there is no guaranteed way to prevent cybercrime, there are several measures you can take to reduce your risk, such as keeping your software up to date and using strong passwords. 2. Corporate espionage. Corporate espionage is the term used when one company is spying on another company to gain an advantage in the marketplace. Espionage can take many different forms, from stealing trade secrets to bugging boardrooms or tapping phones. While corporate espionage is technically illegal, it is a very common practice and is often difficult to prove in court. Many companies hire private investigative firms or even former intelligence officers to conduct espionage on their behalf. The use of corporate espionage is often seen as a necessary evil in the business world, and companies that are caught engaging in it usually only suffer minor consequences. However, some companies have been forced to pay large fines or even shut down due to their involvement in corporate espionage. 1. Government secrets. There is always something hidden from us, whether it's intentional or not. The government is a complex institution with many secrets, and it's impossible to know everything that they're hiding from us. This can be for a variety of reasons, ranging from national security to protect the innocent. Whatever the reason, it's clear that the government has a lot of secrets that we don't know about. This can be both worrisome and intriguing, as we can only speculate about what they're hiding from us. Are they truly keeping us safe, or are they hiding something that would damage our trust in them? Only time will tell, but for now, we can only wonder about the secrets that the government is keeping from us. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever we post a new video. Have a wonderful day.